Today I'm going to be checking out the beautiful Harley Davidson Fatbob. Very controversial bike, but absolutely beautiful with those vivid black colors and the golden hue on the exhaust. I'm going to give you a quick tour of what the bike is all about, and later I'm also going to make you hear what the exhaust sounds like. So let's start. So this is a cruiser bike, slightly controversial because a lot of Harley Davidson purists weren't very excited when they launched this particular style of the Harley Davidson Fatbob. It's almost got an off-road sort of look to it. These tires are not the original ones, but if you look at the original tires, they actually look knobby, so it gives you like an off-road feel to it. Also, the stance of the bike makes you feel that you can totally take it off-roading, but that's not the case. I mean, you can go a little bit of off-road on it, but I don't think you can go all out. And these are the hexagonal shaped headlights. They look really cool. It appeals to the younger audience. I don't think a lot of Harley Davidson purists were a big fan of how this headlight was made, but I like it. These are those fat 150 fronts, dual discs in the front, 4 caliper pistons. Tires are huge, and I think you can just climb up a wall if you really are in the mood. There are the optional auxiliary lamps in the front. The bike has an air filter attached to it, which is an upgrade from the stock. And this is the beautiful black tank with the embossed Harley Davidson logo. It's a 13-liter tank. The tank has a dual tone finish, looks absolutely amazing. We have the instrument cluster here. We have another version of the drag bars, which are slightly longer than the usual ones and incredibly comfortable as well. We have this cute little yellow rubber duck here to keep you company in your long, lonely rides. This rubber duck does not come standard with the bike. Just putting it out there. Your start, stop, ignition, your hazard lights and your indicators. And on the left we have the trip button, the high beam, low beam, the horn button and the left indicator switch. The seat looks great. It has that lip which actually really helps the rider stay in position when riding the bike at top speeds. The pillion seat, however, is not so comfortable and it's pretty useless, I feel. The beautiful golden hue on the exhaust and the motomiu slip-ons that are aftermarket. They're not stock and they sound great. I'm going to make you hear the sound of the exhaust in a bit. So like the Fatbob also has an external preload adjuster on the bike. So you can change it. You can change the settings depending on who's sitting on the bike, if there's one, if there's two, if you have luggage on the bike, the road conditions, all of that. Great feature to have. These are the custom foot pegs and the brake pad. The large 180 tires are of Metzeler. However, the original stock tires of Harley Davidson are Michelin. This is the view from the other side of the bike. You have the gear shifter, you have those Screaming Eagle spark plugs. This bike is belt driven, which means a larger life and low maintenance. So this is what the bike looks like. I'm pretty sure you're waiting to see what the bike sounds like. So guys, we're all set to do a test ride of the Harley Davidson Fatbob. The bike is absolutely beautiful. I mean, just look at it, guys. It looks amazing, especially the air filter. I'm a huge fan of the air filter on the bike. Wow. Okay, let's check it out. Wow, the bike sounds amazing. Sounds so good. And the seating position is so different than my Fatboy. I think the air filter and the performance kit that the owner of the bike has put has made it a really interesting machine. It's got some amazing pickup and amazing torque on it. The seating position is very comfortable.
If you've seen the seat of this bike, it's actually got a nice angle to it, so it supports your lower back really, really well. It really keeps you glued to the bike, and it also helps in cornering actually. And I love the rumble of the Fatbob. But he's put these are not the stock pipes, guys. These are actually motomiu pipes with the air filter, so hence, you know, the sound's much better. Stock pipes of Harley Davidson don't sound that great actually. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's because of the noise regulations. They follow a certain standard and they can't really go above that. But yeah, you have a lot of aftermarket pipes available, and you can really go crazy with them actually. Check out the pickup of the bike. Isn't it amazing? I'm loving this bike. The position makes it so easy to maneuver actually, you know. I'm not used to a bike moving like this, a bike this size moving like this, so it really helps. Wow, that's how fast it can go. That's pretty, I mean, that's not as fast as it can go. It can go much faster, but then yeah, we don't have so much of road available to us as usual. At some point I want to take this bike on an open road where you get to ride it a lot. Guys, I've ordered an air filter for my bike as well. I think it's the same air filter, and yeah, this really increases the performance of the bike for sure. So really cool. The handlebars are they're those drag bars, and I have the same ones on my 48. Really comfy. The only difference is on my 48 you've got to lean into the bike, but on this bike it's pretty much close to your chest, so very comfortable. This bike is quite a controversial Harley Davidson. A lot of purists, you know, Harley purists, were not a huge fan of this bike when it came out. But I think this what Harley was trying to do was reach out to its younger customers, and that's the reason they designed a bike like this. And I think it's worked. The owner of the bike is a young guy, and he absolutely loves this bike, so mission accomplished. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Lots more bikes coming up, lots more adventures. Hopefully when the lockdown ends, you're gonna see me traveling all across India pretty soon, so keep watching my channel for more updates. This is a 107 cubic inches 1800cc bike. It's got loads of power and it's got loads of torque. This is one of the beauties of Harley Davidson. I mean, I'm pretty much a fan of every Harley Davidson out there, so don't be surprised if I sound a little biased, but I mean, come on, I wouldn't have two Harleys if I wasn't a fan of the brand. No surprises there. He's fixing his hair and right in the middle of the road. It's so flawless, it's so effortless. This is a 13-liter tank, and it's quite a decent capacity actually. I think it's got that good combination where you can actually explore the city as well, and you can really like go on long distances. In fact, the owner of the bike has done quite a few trips on the bike, and he's really enjoyed it. So there's nothing like good old testimony. What I like the most about this bike, guys, I think if you really ask me, it's the seat of this bike. I really feel planted to the bike. I don't feel like I'm going to move even an inch. Very stable. Even when I go on speed bumps or potholes or whatever it is, the seat really holds me in place, and I really like that about the bike. It gives me a lot of confidence actually. I think that's my favorite aspect of the bike. One of the favorites at least. It's a really solid seat. Another thing besides the seat that I like about the bike is the hexagonal headlight of the bike. That is a really unique shape. It actually created a lot of controversy. People didn't like Harley trying something new. The purists, I'm talking about the purists. But I really like it.
You know that bike with gun?
Ha. Oh. Ground clearance is pretty good as. Okay, this is a big one. Maybe I touched this one. No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't. Good job, Fatbob. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and please subscribe, and keep watching for more.